All right, hello, good evening and welcome. This is Chaser SMC and this is my set spotlight for Kayou's Rise of the Beast set. Same sort of thing I've done before where I'm just going to enable a window capture so you can get an idea of a listing for the set and all of that. As most will know, I do all my buying through AliExpress. So this here is a standard listing for the set, and it is a I mean, you can get eight boxes there, obviously just one or four, something like that. Now, I did buy an 8-box set of this, so the unboxing is on my channel as well. It's going back a little bit, but if anyone wants to have a look, you can. But I've only been through 8 boxes here, so I'm not going to have a whole lot to show you. Certainly didn't get any of the rare cards with only 8 boxes. On the flip side, one of the things I like about this set more than some of the others is that it's cheaper. But I'll go through it. So I'm going to scroll right the way down here and we just kind of have a look, obviously, as we go through. You would have seen this here. You can get a binder for it, and I suspect you get 1 PR card with every binder. I don't do that because I'm only interested in getting cards. I'm not going to buy 6 binders in the hope that I get 6 different PR cards, for example. You only really need 1 binder. So it is from the Rise of the Beast movie. You see you've got SR cards here. There are SL cards, GL cards, SSR cards, UR cards, BP and CE. And it generally kind of goes like that in order of most common to most rare. Give you an idea. All right, so yeah, Rise of the Beasts. Again, it's just showing you more of the card types, as you can see as we scroll through the listing here. SSRs, yeah, that's cool, fair enough. All this kind of stuff. URs, BPs, and the CE. What I want to show you about is obviously this bit here. We talk about it all the time, right? This will lead into what I said about this set not too long ago during one of my other spotlights or something like that, where I said I do believe it to be the worst set that it's Kayou's worst Transformer set. I do believe that. The reason is, and you'd see it if you watched one of my unboxing videos. I've got unboxing videos for every set that I've spoken about here on my channel. But here's the thing, right? You only get 12 packs in each box, but you only get 3 cards per pack. And you can see how 1 out of every 2 packs can have 2 SRs, and then you can either get an SR, a UR, a BP, or a CE. So, and I had this happen a couple of times where you can pull a pack and 2 of the 3 cards will be identical. It's not good. Also, they flood the cards with SR cards, so it's not going to take long to collect all of these at all. There's like 18 or something. That's something I'm going to be able to show you. 1 out of every 2 of every other pack, you get 1 SR, and then you'll either get an SR, an SL, or a GL, and then you'll get an SSR. Kind of gives you a bit of an idea. Right. Keep those kind of rarities in mind as we go through. And of course, listings give you a good idea of what some of these cards look like the CEs here, for example. So the BPs, you can see what they look like. I mean, it kind of gives you an idea, but as you know, it's very different to looking at a card on a listing like this and being able to see it in person. You know, you can't see the reflections, you can't see how the light catches it, all of that. I don't doubt a lot of these cards would look a lot more impressive if you had the real thing. But yeah, look, I did say it before and I do believe it. I do think this is objectively probably Kayou's worst Transformers set. And the main reason, there's not a lot here. There really isn't. And that's emphasized by the fact that you only get 3 cards in every pack, which I've just never had that with Kayou before. Every other series you get, you're looking at 5 or 6 cards. Typically, I think 5 cards per pack. This one only got 3. It is cheaper, but keep that in mind if you decide to try some of these. So I'm going to take that window capture off. So if if you get an idea of these card types, I'm not going to be able to show you very many because I only went through 8 boxes. That's not a lot with this set. Again, like I said though, the flip side is that they're a little bit cheaper. And it is live action, and I do kind of like the set on account, or I am, I suppose, partial to or fond of the set, really, if just because it was Peter Cullen's last work voicing Optimus Prime. At least I believe that. All right, so this is what I've got from the set thus far. There's not a lot here. I do not have a lot to show you. You're just going to get, these are those SR cards. You're just going to get a bunch of these. There's only 17. They finish up there. You will get all of them. I mean, I can give you a look. They look all right. You got some of the nice team-up ones there. It wasn't the worst live-action movie. Let's be honest. Michael Bay holds the candle when it comes to that one. Does he fucking ever? But, I mean, you know, the set's okay. I mean, sorry, the movie was okay. The set is, I mean, the cards look right, but there really just isn't a lot here. So these are the SSR cards. There are 18 of those. You can see I'm missing one here. What would that be, number 7? You know, we just want to kind of give you a good look at them anyway. That's the rest of the SR cards on this. Oh, sorry, the SSR cards on this page anyway. Again, it won't take long to get, like, really, or most or all of those, you know. These are the UR cards. There are 12 of. So I'm missing, obviously, here, now see number 2, missing number 6, missing number 8, all of that stuff. But I can give you a decent look at some of the other ones. They're not so bad. And I happen to have UR 10, 11, and 12 there. Right. And then the rarest card I got, which I actually pulled from the very first pack that I opened from all 8 boxes, is this GL of RC. You know, I mean, and it kind of looks okay, but that's literally all I've got with the set. Anything else I've got from here onwards is just some leftovers from Series 1. That's literally all I got from 8 boxes. You know, you will just get a bunch of these cards, the SR cards. Eventually you'll get all the SSR cards. You'll just get basically a bunch of those. And even then, I suppose not that many really, on account of the fact that there's only 3 cards in a pack. You know? So, do I recommend spending a good chunk of money on this set? No, I really don't. I did refer to it as Kayou's worst Transformers set, and I do believe that. You know, if you like live action, it's something probably good for you. You know, the artwork is nice enough. They're just kind of piecing over. There's not really a lot of depth here. There really isn't. There aren't a lot of cards to collect, you know. I don't know whether the CE cards are numbered or not. I know the BP, or I understand again, the BP is the case level hit, and someone who's invested a lot more in these cards would be able to tell you a lot more about it than I would. But my understanding again is the BP is the case level hit, and then you've got the CE, which is the one right at the top, and you can see there are 9 types of CEs there. You know, now, yeah, I don't know if they're numbered or anything like that. It doesn't really say. I mean, you could do a translate or something like that, but I don't know, maybe 7 of each type. Usually there's a number in here if it kind of says how many there are. There might not be. They might just be really, really rare, but that's it. You know, I mean, I'm sure they look great. But again, it's not one of Kayou's better sets. That's about it for the set spotlight for this one, really, for the Rise of the Beasts. Anyone has any conflicting information, let me know, or hit us up in the Facebook group. I'll leave a link in the description of this video. The next set spotlight I do will be Transformers 1, and then I will finish with Energon Universe, which is the set that's kind of all the rage at the moment, being the most recently released set that Kayou brought out. Right, that's it. That's my spotlight for Transformers 1. Thanks for watching, anyone, and yeah, join us on the Facebook group if you like. Keep an eye out. I've still got boxes of the Fortive to open for the offensive, but I'm staggering them out. Thanks again for watching, and until next time.